So I came across this story on Raw Story, and it's kind of wild, and it's sort of blowing up the internet right now. So Melania Trump, her Twitter account, recently liked a tweet showing the gif of her face. A lot of people have seen this, I'll show it now. The gif of her face smiling at Trump and then slowly turning to misery as he looks away. Which I think we can all sort of extrapolate from that she hates Donald Trump. She hates her husband. She doesn't want to be first lady. She probably hated him way before this. I mean, Donald Trump can't be an easy person to love. So, Andy Ostroy, who I don't know who this is, let me look him up here. Marketer, producer, pundit, writer. He retweeted this tweet. Or I'm sorry, he tweeted this tweet. He tweeted the GIF with the caption, "Seems the only wall real Donald Trump's built is the one between him and FLOTUS." And look who liked it. Melania Trump. Melania Trump liked this tweet. Now, on one hand, this is not all that surprising. I mean, the video alone shows you how she feels about him. So she can pretend and say whatever she wants. The reality is, we know. We know. I know it's not proper, journalism to say, "Oh, I know how someone feels," even though they haven't talked about it. But come on. We know. We know. Look at that video. Look at Donald Trump. He can't be an easy person to want to be with. And that's probably a large part of the reason she's still living in New York. This is her opportunity to not be near him. The only other tweet that she has liked before this tweet was her own tweet saying, "Hello, Twitter." So she was probably just getting used to knowing how to use Twitter and was like, "Oh, I can like my own tweet. Cool, I like my own tweet." That was the only other tweet she's liked, was her own first tweet. I'm just saying this is obvious. It's obvious what's happening here. This is a cry for help. Now, I actually haven't checked her account to see if she still has liked this tweet. Oh, it looks like it's changed. So look at that. So while she had liked it before, it's proven a lot of people took screenshots. She definitely liked this tweet before. She's now unliked it. Interestingly enough. Oh, here we go. So I love how I'm doing research live on air. So I'm just looking at an article right now, Washington Examiner. Headline, Melania Trump unaware her Twitter account liked tweet critical of her marriage. I'm sure she was unaware. Quote, "Who knows? It isn't her primary account these days," she added. It's a verified account. Her verified account liked that tweet, and now she's unliked it. She has full access to this account. She probably didn't realize that people could see her likes publicly. You gotta sort of feel bad for her. And I know it's a ridiculous thing to think, because we know she married him for money. But still, this is the same sort of situation people get themselves into. They chase something because they think it's going to make them happy. Whether it's money or power, usually one of those two things. People chase it, they get it. Money, power, fame. People chase money, power, and fame. Once they get it, they realize, "Oh, I'm still not happy. This did not fulfill me." Now, you can think of it one way. You can think of them as, "Hey, you're an asshole. You chase this and you got it, and you don't like your life, and I don't give a shit because you're rich," whatever. Or you can think about it with empathy. This person thought they would be happy in this situation. And it turns out they're not. And now they're almost in a tougher situation, because how do you get out of it? When you have that much money, that much power, that much fame, it's an addiction. So as much as they don't like it, they crave it. It's what they know. It's what they're now comfortable with. But what they're comfortable with isn't making them happy. So I know I'm going way too far on this topic. But I just find it incredibly interesting that we get these moments where we can see the reality of how these people actually feel. Because we know they put on a face. A lot of people in positions of fame and power have to put on a face. Because if we really heard how they feel, then their lives would be even more crazy. And they would have to keep talking about it. People would keep asking them about it. So they find the best thing to do is just to pretend everything's fine. So they don't have to talk about their feelings. Which, you know, given the situation, that might be the best route to go. But if you're not happy, I don't know, do something about it. Can you imagine Donald Trump got divorced while he was president? Again, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't affect anything really. It would just be more of an interesting, ridiculous story. But I don't know. Do you feel bad for Melania? Or am I being crazy here? Let me know in the comments.